People assume the time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually from a non-linear, non-subjunctive viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. This is a quote from David Tennant in Doctor Who Season 3. This is a great quote because it kind of shows how Doctor Who is serious but funny. I've seen every episode of Doctor Who, both the new and the original. Doctor Who was actually released in 1963 first as an educational show to show the history as well as a possible future. It wasn't a very popular show, and actually many of the original discs were destroyed. Doctor Who is one of the most amazing shows that TV has to offer due to the constant changing of characters, humor, and unique time traveling. There are three main ideas that you have to understand about Doctor Who. The Doctor himself, the time-traveling ship he has, and his companions. The Doctor is the last Time Lord of a planet called Gallifrey, and his favorite place is Earth. One of the perks of being a Time Lord is that you get 12 regenerations, and each regeneration comes with a new personality trait, and sometimes that makes him more serious, and sometimes that makes him more goofy. One of the exciting things about watching the show is actually getting to learn each Doctor. Every time a new Doctor comes onto the show, I never like him, and then at the very end, I'm really sad when he has to leave. In the new version, the Doctor had just finished having a time war between the Time Lords from Gallifrey and the Daleks, who are robot-like things that are aliens. As Tim Master of BBC News said, the Daleks were actually created to represent the Nazis. They are a military alien, and all they care about are destroying things, and the Doctor destroys them every time. The Doctor had to blow up his own planet to destroy all of the Daleks. And he spends the rest of his life kind of regretting the decision he had to make. The Doctor believes that he is the cleverest person ever, and he believes that everybody should follow all of his rules, but does not necessarily expect to follow them. The Doctor never carries any weapons. He only has a sonic screwdriver, which changes every time that he changes. And every Doctor also has a catchphrase. The 9th Doctor in the new season, Christopher Eccleston, word was fantastic. Dr. David Tennant is the 10th Doctor and the 11th Doctor, and his thing is timey-wimey, and he always wears a blue suit. Matt Smith is the 11th Doctor, 12th Doctor, and Matt Smith says bow ties are cool, fezzes are cool, and eats fish fingers and custard. The second thing is his time-traveling ship. The Doctor has a thing called the TARDIS, which stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space. The TARDIS looks like a police phone box. It never changes except for on the inside. This is that one. Or that one. It's bigger on the inside, has multiple rooms including a library, a swimming pool, and is filled with corridors. I've seen every episode, and I'm still learning about the TARDIS. To every Doctor Who fan, the sound of the TARDIS is a unique sound. The Doctor always chooses a human companion. The Doctor's number one fear is actually traveling alone. And the human companion is there to make sure that he never goes too far. He never gets too angry, because that's when he makes mistakes. All his companions are pretty much females, however, they have also brought along their own boyfriends or husbands or friends. The Doctor always thinks that he's alone in the world, however, his companions are there to show that he is not. There's an episode where he has several companions, and they actually help him to defeat the Daleks. Some of the companions, there are Amy and Rory, and Rory dies a lot. He is also known as the Last Centurion. There's Rose Tyler, who ends up in an alternate universe and has no way of getting back. There's Clara Oswald, who is a companion who jumped into the Doctor's timeline to make sure that she could save him. I haven't even begun to scratch the surface of Doctor Who. But Doctor Who pulls things pulls in things that everybody can relate to, so that maybe they can believe that Doctor Who really exists to save the world. Stephen Moffat, the writer of Doctor Who, told The New Yorker, "Doctor Who is the story of a lovely world in which a kind man saves everyone from harm." He also said that there are two things about the show: scary monsters and a funny doctor.